What's poppin', TreTv gang? It's your boy TreTv, and we back at y'all with another reaction. With this one, we got Marlon Craft. I'm not sure if he's been on the channel before. I don't think he's been on the channel, but the name of this is Gang Ish. They sitting it to us. All you kept saying was Gang Ish, Gang Ish, Gang Ish. So I said we definitely gotta check this out. But before we get into this, you wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah, Tay the original man here for another one again.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who Marlon is either, so it'd be good to find out.
Yeah, definitely. And before we get into this, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them hype points. Make sure you do that. Without further ado, let's get straight into this reaction. Cheek, cheek. Get the yayo.
Get the yayo. Alright.
Like the guy from Daredevil.
Yeah, it's already taking me on some like Jonas
My name John and I'm a city cop.
Yeah.
And I'm just tired of these let me not. They try to paint me as racist, but see I'm really not. Call me pork, so I put them on they belly at every stop.
Woo.
And they scared, what a joke. How about how I feel? Check the crime rate. Look at my eyes behind my shield. I'm scared. This is a job. This how I find my meal. So if they gon' lie and steal, I'ma make them lie from steel.
Oh.
And I think my life do.
Damn. Oh man, you gotta hit one of these early. But I definitely get that Jordan Lucas feel that you was talking about with the song, but I definitely like the bars, and he's just telling you how it is with a cop. Cause you hear this a lot when a cop takes somebody's life. They be like, oh, cops be afraid for their own lives, blah blah blah, so it's not safe for them. Even when the lady with the car accident with Ice, they was like, oh, it was okay for him to do that because he was fearing for his life. So it seemed like they giving you from the point of view of a cop, and I don't ever remember nobody giving you a song from the point of view of a cop like he's doing.
I mean, I agree, and I would say the closest thing I remember seeing something like this, like I said, was the Jonas Lucas, where he gave both perspectives of East Side, white and black.
Yeah.
But again, this is also the same thing. We always talk about the criminals and the cops, or just regular random people and cops and police. So giving their point of view from their perspective is a different side. You know what I'm saying? Because we always talk, we take sides of the victims, or we take sides of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to actually get his insight from what they think, I think it's dope.
Crazy.
For him to take that concept.
Yeah, he said they call me pork because you know every time you see they call him pig. Be like, oh, I smell bacon.
Yeah, facts, facts.
Check the crime rate. Look at my eyes behind my shield. I'm scared. This is a job. This how I find my meal. So if they gon' lie and steal, I'ma make them lie from steal. And I think my life do matter more. I seen too many of these people kill without remorse. Used to be 3/5.
That was like a double bar. It was like, I'm gonna make them lie and steal, because if you lie down, they're gonna be dead, so they steal on top of the rounds that's in them, which is steal rounds. That was tough. Okay.
And when he was walking, when he was playing this, he was saying like these people. You know what I'm saying? You know, when like somebody say something, they be like, who the fuck is these people?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is you calling these people?
Facts. I like it.
This how I find my meal. So if they gon' lie and steal, I'ma make them lie from steal. And I think my life do matter more. I seen too many of these people kill without remorse. Used to be 3/5 of a man, but I think half is more accurate. How they celebrate savageness in a patterned form. My family raised me not to trust.
Wow. He said, yo, that's crazy. Because you remember, like, back in the day, when it came to, like, voting, because they didn't want black votes to count, they would count black people as 3/4 of a man for the voting. But he said, fuck that. I think it's just half a man from the way that they savages. So,
how they treat us and how they view us.
He coming at, yo, this is crazy.
I like it.
I ain't gonna make no opinions now. I'm gonna go all the way through because sometimes they try to lead you like this. Doing it. I'm gonna wait till everything play out.
I'm watching. I'm absorbing right now.
Matter more. I seen too many of these people kill without remorse. Used to be 3/5 of a man, but I think half is more accurate. How they celebrate savageness in a patterned form. My family raised me not to trust them. Fuck you, they ain't wrong. These other cops are my brothers, and they be wishing us harm. They told me that it's our culture to make sure that they suffer, and I can't break the bond. It's all I got. I'm faithful, dog. Shit, I bleed blue like I'm a Giants fan. To question my ways, to stop flowing my veins, so I ain't slowing the day. I'ma keep everyone safe from these black bastards, and that's word to my gang.
I mean, this goes back to what we say a lot too, man. Everybody just trying to do a job. They just trying to put a meal on the table, you know what I'm saying? So again, he's giving his point of view, like, I'm just trying to do what I got to do to get home. And even though his thought process may be wrong from what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? He's just taking his thought process on how he views things. And he's just like, look, I see how y'all view each other, you know what I'm saying? Y'all taking each other out like savages, you know what I'm saying? I don't view that. I don't know why y'all would do that. The same thing we talk about. Niggas taking out niggas, you know what I'm saying? For no reason type shit. And he's like, dog, I'm viewing this shit. Y'all don't even care about your own lives. So why should I care about your lives? That's the view, it seems like, the point of view that he's something like he's taking. But it's also, like I said, it sounds like he's saying multiple times, I'm scared for my life. He done said that about 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit, when we come down with them like them shootings and shit, it be because they really be fucking scared for their lives too, and they just don't want to admit the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like ISIS or whoever the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, some of them may be vicious people. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, for their perspective and what he's talking about, it just seems like he's coming from the point of view like, I'm just trying to make it home. And sometimes it gets fucked up because he take the wrong approach about some shit.
You got cops in your family?
I do.
I can tell by the statements that you make.
I mean, I'm a real nigga. I ain't a biased nigga.
People. Like, from what you saying, I'm out here looking like, he must got cops in his family if he's talking like that. But it's like, I get what you're saying, but it's like cops like this, why stuff is dangerous, because there are cops out there with this same exact mindset. You feel what I'm saying? There's not like, we know there's cops with the same mindset that's going out there. But it's like we said in other videos, they police everybody like they're like that. You feel what I'm saying? Even if he's seen me and you, he would treat us like he would treat somebody that is actually a killer, actually doing stuff out there, because they just treat everybody that look the same. But it's not everybody that's not like that. It's just a few out of the bunch that's like that. Like, all the cops don't have his mentality.
Right, I'm glad you said that.
I know every cop don't got his mentality, but I'm smart enough to know some cops got his mentality.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? When you have that mentality and the gun in your hand, that is a very, very, very dangerous situation for somebody to be in. If you come across somebody like this with a gun in their hand, they feel like he feels.
I mean, I don't disagree with you on that. And then as a victim of this multiple times, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I've been in that situation multiple times. So I'm not sitting here pro fucking police. What I'm saying is, he's just giving his point of view. You know what I mean? We can't be mad at people for getting their point of view.
I'm not mad at his point of view. I'm actually glad that he's giving his point of view, because we know that point of view is out there. Like, he's making a song of stereotypes that's out there with cops that we know is out there.
But
so a lot of times,
like you said, not every cop is bad. Just like every nigga ain't bad.
But like you say, he's giving like both sides of stereotype, because like that is the stereotypes that's on black people. So he's giving both stereotypes, which is dope. It's art. It's creative.
Facts.
I ain't slowing the day. I'ma keep everyone safe from these black bastards, and that's word to my gang, gang, gang. I'm just riding for my gang, 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 gang.
They gotta get a black side.
I'm just riding for my gang, 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 gang.
Niggas said I bleed blue.
Gang, 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 gang. America, whole lot of gang shit.
Right.
America, whole lot of gang shit.
Look at this nigga.
America, whole lot of gang shit. Gang, 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 gang. My name's James and I'm in the clan. My family been down for a 4-generation span. It's not about the hatred, man, it's love for our nation. The white place, so we took savages and enslaved and tamed them in these white threads. As hereditary as this white skin, I ain't have.
I couldn't process everything he was saying, but he's saying a lot.
Gang, gang, gang. My name's James and I'm in the clan. My family been down for a 4-generation span. It's not about the hatred, man, it's love for our nation. The white place, so we took savages and enslaved and tamed them in these white threads. As hereditary as this white skin, I ain't have a say soon as I was of age, I was in. And if I have to, I resort to violence, cause they try shine colors in a country made for white men. And we're poor too. Boo-hoo, all of you lefties complain about your oppression and pain, while all of these Mexicans came and take all our jobs and our lanes. And I don't blame corporatist games, cause I want the spoils and fame. I could have more too, that could be me one.
I mean, this is kind of like, though, I mean, I be thinking deep, bro, sometimes. So maybe I be in my head a lot, you know what I'm saying? But for him, because he's also giving his perspective of what they think of us as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I do.
Okay, so it's like, he's putting his opinion of how they view us at the same time as he's showing the world how their opinion is of us. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I feel like. It's a lot of, like you said, artistry going on with that. And that's what I'm saying. But even with the police shit, I'm not saying I agree with the way that motherfucker was acting, because I definitely don't, especially as being a victim majority of the times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that the fact that he's able to dive in and give each one their perspective from a different lens, that's tough. Yeah. Which I know he got to be coming up next with us. If he don't, I'm going to be very fucking disappointed. Yeah. But I just feel like that's where it's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, you feel what I'm saying? First of all, the first one, you know, they say police is the biggest gangs in the world. So
Absolutely.
I understand why he started with that one on the gang issue. And I would never expect for somebody to come out here in the Ku Klux Klan and start rapping. I have never seen that done on hip-hop. But what I can say, this is all very creative and everything that you're doing, breaking down the stereotype. And I can't wait to see where this is going. Because like you, I feel like it's going somewhere.
Yeah, I agree.
They Try shine colors in the country made for white men. And we're poor too. Boo-hoo, all of you lefties complain about your oppression and pain, while all of these Mexicans came and take all our jobs and our lanes. And I don't blame corporatist games, cause I want the spoils and fame. I could have more too, that could be me one day. That's why I love Trump, cause see, he see my way. We gon' make America white again, cause I don't wanna compete with...
That just took me to a documentary, bro, real quick, bro. Real quick, because when he was talking about that's the type, that could be my shit type of shit on Black Wall Street, bro. When they was talking about back in the day, I believe they was talking about that shit got destroyed because it was like the upper tier rich people motherfuckers was like trying to tell the I guess the lower poor class, white people, like, look, this is your shit that they taking. You know what I'm saying? All these stocks, all this money that they building up in this community, that's really yours. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, that's not theirs. You know what I mean? Like they're taking your shit, they're taking your land. Like he's saying that should be mine. So that thought process right there getting better in their head. The next thing you know, they blowing up the whole fucking town.
Getting violent.
You know what I'm saying? Going fucking fires and all types of shit, rapes and all that shit. Like that's wild, bro. And that just made me think about that whole like city at that time.
That's what richer white people always told poor white people to get them to hate people. They're coming for your stuff. They're taking your stuff, and he's giving it from that point of view. Like, I'm in America, I'm white, I'm supposed to be rich, I'm supposed to have this and that. But the Mexicans are coming taking my jobs. The blacks are doing this. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I like Trump, because he's saying make America great again. But what he's really saying is make America white again. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like if it was white, then I'll be in a better situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like because a lot of people say when they say make America great again, that's exactly what the fuck they talking about. When you doing that, you feel what I'm saying? And when he's like rapping, I don't know. I was just picturing Nick Fuentes in my head. I know Nick Fuentes is not from the KKK, but everything he's talking about is exactly what Nick Fuentes believes in. Let's make it white again. And they were talking to the left. You know how Nick Fuentes feel about the left, so it feel like he's a Nick Fuentes, just not in the Ku Klux Klan.
He dropped the bomb right there, baby.
Oppression and pain, while all of these Mexicans came and take all our jobs and our lanes. And I don't blame corporatist games, cause I want the spoils and fame. I could have more too, that could be me one day. That's why I love Trump, cause see, he see my way. We gon' make America white again, cause I don't wanna compete with people who work harder than me, cause we all spited them. And if I consider that how we living is wrong, that would mean that I would have to concede that the sale and beating of those bodies was uncalled for. That it was all the murder and rape that got us these Sundays at the golf course. That we as heinous as they try to make us out to be, why would I even try? There's nothing in it for me to not treat it as a lie. So
yo, this guy's rapping, man. He's definitely cooking. But I was just catching on the part when he said, "Yo, I don't want it to be a fair playing ground.
Right.
I don't want to be on a fair playing ground with everybody. I want an advantage. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know it'd be easy for me if I have advantage. If I'm on the same playing ground with everybody else, the blacks, the Mexicans, the Arabs, and I really got to get it from the muck, and we all start from the same ground. It might not work in my favor." Exactly. But if it's up here, then 10 times out of 10 is going to work in my favor, because these people are even too far to ever catch me. And I only want to play the game like that. And it's like, we be having conversations when I be saying, I don't understand how people play the video game on easy. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's just too easy, because you're not really being challenged. Like, in life, I want to be challenged. I don't want to have it just easy up here. Now I like getting it from the bottom, from the mud, and working my way up.
Couldn't have said it better, bro. I appreciate it.
Yo, this shit fire.
Living is wrong. That would mean that I would have to concede that the sale and beating of those bodies was uncalled for. That it was all the murder and rape that got us these Sundays at the golf course. That we as heinous as they try to make us out to be, why would I even try? There's nothing in it for me to not treat it as a lie. So far as I'm concerned, all the blacks, Jews, and the gays, and the Muslims, and the Mexicans can leave or die. I do it all for the clan. These are my brothers. They understand me. We all understand each other. Don't tell me that our fathers and mothers should be ashamed. I'm riding out forever for my gang. I'm just riding for my gang. I'm just riding for my gang. America, whole lot of gang shit. America, whole lot of gang shit. America,
there you go, nigga. You better say some shit, nigga.
My name Marcus and I'm in the feds.
Right.
I've been locked up for 4 years and 6 is left. I got 10 for armed robbery, shit, and honestly, I ain't even want to do it. And it's hard not to get depressed. I'm dying here. Was banging colors since a youngin'. Was born into a gang cause of the block that I grew up in. I done seen many die and a few folks kill. But when the world won't give you nothing, shit, you gon' steal. And my gang was all I knew. Brothers amongst the madness, drugs and death all around us, and we was angry and callous. The gang shit was all we had. We made mistakes and were misled. But while my gang got me in jail, yours got you home in bed. Riddle me that. My skin black, as simple as that.
That's a tough. While my gang got me in jail, but yours got you out here, and that's crazy. Because you know the history of it. The Ku Klux Klan, the second one that they showed, they was funded by the government. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So and it was like, I want to say it was like over 50,000 of them. So that's what they be saying. So if you got a government funded organization of more than 50,000, it's called the Ku Klux Klan. But if you got 3 black people that get together, it's called an indictment. It's called a gang.
Oh, shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Because more than 3 is a gang if you're black.
Shit.
More than 50 is a government organization.
Wow.
Make it make sense. That's why he was saying, why do your gang got you at home at night, but my gang got me doing this 10 years?
I didn't know that.
This is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's why he broke it down like that. And he's talking about like the cops. You know, cops is a gang, but
I knew that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it was funded by the government.
Okay.
Facts.
Nah, the 50
gang got me in jail.
It was probably more. It was either 50 or 150.
That's crazy.
Like, it was a bunch of them.
That's wild.
Facts.
Yours got you home in bed, riddle me that. My skin black, as simple as that. The hatred you both got for me is all written in fact of our institutions. You confused and feel like getting me back. For what? For living poor in conditions that's whack? You claim that I strike fear in you, but what you feel is you. For me to live how you call clean and be a miracle. The data's empirical. You hate it when my people march for me, but don't you too scream cause you feel they ain't hearing you. Shit, your whole premise is false, but I won't waste no time trying to break your prejudice walls. Point is, we all on some gang shit, loyal to what we taught, believing what was passed down, our community's theme of thought.
I was gonna get to that point too. I'm glad he said it too, bro, because I know like a lot of people frown upon the black community, you know, because they always say they just want to ride, they just want to steal, they just want to do this and they want to do that. That basic stereotype shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's not necessarily that. You just got to understand, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong or indifferent, but if you're raised up since 4 or 3 years old, 5 years old, in that type of community where ain't nothing but gangbangers around you, niggas that stealing and shit, that's all you see up until you about 10 years old, nigga. Yeah. What do you think you gonna do from about 10 to 15? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, you gotta have, sometimes it's not, like, again, black and white. It's gray in there. You know what I mean? And you can't just look at, like, down a lens at one person for that's who they really are when that's all they really know until they talk different. Yeah. Now, when you want to put him on some game and teach him some shit, different shit, that's totally different. And then he go back to doing the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like they say in the Bible. You know what I mean? From what I heard. You know what I'm saying? They say that, you know, you can't be charged for the sins that you don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can't be accountable for that type of shit.
Yeah. It's like some people is not even given a fair shot. Yeah. We all know somebody that we already know at a very young age that they's heading in the wrong direction. The parents not there. Parents could be on drugs, all type of situation. You might see them in school, they dirty. You could tell no one's looking after them. And there's nothing they could do about it. We know about kids that don't get fed. You feel what I'm saying? It's like all type of stuff that be going on in the community, and that's what he was talking about. This is all I know. This is what I was grown into. No more different than the guy that was speaking from the Ku Klux Klan. He said, I'm from 4 generations of this. So I was bred into this, and it's the same thing with the gang shit. It'd be like the grandma be in that gang, then she have her daughter, she in the gang, then she have a son, he in the gang. It's the same thing. It's just being passed down and what people are being taught. And we say all the time on this channel, it's all about what you're being taught and who you was raised around. But I like this. I like when they do stuff like this because it's like thought provoking, and you can see everything from everybody angles, which I think is dope.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Empirical. You hate it when my people march for me, but don't you too scream cause you feel they ain't hearing you. Shit, your whole premise is false, but I won't waste no time trying to break your prejudice walls. Point is, we all on some gang shit, loyal to what we taught, believing what was passed down, our community's theme of thought, and I'm the only one that cuffs for it. If I get out a better man, I'm still fucked for it. Turn the TV on and look, you got Trump for it. The president is in your game, bitch, and you still pointing me to blame. Should I pray that when I get out, shit ain't all the same, but it's a cold world to be alone. And when the whole place that you grown and treat you like dogs in the rain, shit, I might fuck around and call gang. Gang, gang, gang. I'm just riding for my gang. Like dogs in the rain. Gang, 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 gang,
single hook, they had their gang up there with a
Yeah.
bunch of them niggas were behind them.
Yeah.
On his, they had
That
nobody
just
there.
gave me the chills. Look at that.
Yeah, they had nobody there. His gang is his family, bro.
But no, listen. Yes, it's his family. But when the cop was at the dinner table eating,
Yeah.
it was a mom, a
Yeah.
dad, and the kids at the dinner table.
Even deeper.
He's locked up to show how it
Yes.
go in a black household.
Good catch.
When the mom is there by herself with the kids
Yes.
and the dad is locked up.
Because each one of them had the whole family,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
for this one.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Because
piece
he's
it
locked
together.
up. And that's why he was
Yeah.
saying, why with your gang, you get to go home at night with
Yes.
your family, eat a cooked meal, but I got to be locked up
Yes.
for the same gang.
Away from my gang.
And then the end of they all said gang, that we in a gang.
Yep.
So why we all in gangs? Why am I
Together.
the only one getting locked up and away from my family?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Which is my gang.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That's tough.
Yeah.
That was deep.
I'm just riding for my gang, 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 gang,
This shit is hilarious.
America, whole lot of gang shit. America, whole lot of gang shit. America, whole lot of gang shit. Gang, 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 gang.
Oh, they got to see the crystal ball. That's fucked up. Damn, this shit is crazy.
That right there was Marlon Craft, man, with a whole lot of gang
gang-ish.
shit, man. Definitely was fire, bro.
Yeah.
I like the concept that he was doing. I like the different personalities and stuff that he was trying to impact or portray, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, we may not agree with each one of these situations or, you know, I know we put out a video, was that the Minneapolis joint or something like
Yeah,
that? Or,
streets of Minneapolis.
Yeah, we had a lot of different opinions on that between
Yeah.
the police, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and the regular random people, you know.
Yeah.
But again, everybody has a side. We just gotta be mindful of that shit and gotta respect his side. Not saying I agree with it as a black man. You know what I mean? I can't necessarily say if I do agree with it. You know what I mean? Y'all can say I'm playing victim or not. Whatever the case is, that's just my point of view and how I was raised. You know what I mean? But again, you just can't be, you know, judgmental on people because, again, you just never know how they was brought up. And sometimes until you teach a person that did something different, then they never gonna know different. Now, if you teach them and they act the same type of way, then they got a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, man, just, you know, understand it's always a gray area and just try to treat people with respect. You know, I definitely thought this was a dope video. I'm gonna get this whole thing right here. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.2, man. I like what he did, like the visuals, like the concept.
Yeah, definitely like the concept on this one. This is like one of the craziest music videos, one of the crazy songs I have ever seen in my life, but I like that shit. It's the type of shit I like at TreTv.
Okay.
I like thought-provoking shit that actually get people to speak about stuff,
Right.
make you look around at the world that's going on around you, give the other people thoughts, because you only know what you know and you only got the information that you got, and all these people in every part of this video only know what they know through their family, only got the information that they got. So I really didn't look at it just like this was one person take, like this the artist that was making the song, like this is takes. I just thought he made a song about stereotypes, each piece of different stereotypes, and if he was a Ku Klux member, if he was a cop, or if he was a black guy, this way the way he'll look at it through the stereotypes that's out there. And it's like, yo, everybody know a person like the person that's in the video, from the cop, from the Ku Klux Klan member to the black guy. You feel what I'm saying? We all know people that's like that fit this. So
I'm
people,
Ku Klux Klan member.
no, I'm talking about like a Nick Fuentes, that people that believe
Oh,
everything,
believe
like
it.
he
Oh,
believes, like
okay.
really believes like this. You feel what I'm saying? That everything should be white, everything should be
got
Trump. I'm all about Trump, and Trump is here to make things better
It'd
for
be
me.
a problem if I knew a nigga like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, I'm talking about like, you feel what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
like
I feel you on that note. Yeah,
through the
that was a good call out with the Nick Fuentes.
yeah, because he was giving me them type of feeling. But this song right here was very thought provoking. And I thought it was just crazy. If I rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I gotta give this a 10. I like this a lot. It gave me chills just from what's going on and how deep it was. This song was very, very deep, man. I like it a lot. Before we get out of here, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them high points. Make sure you do that. Until our next video is TreTv.
Tay the original.
And we